It is a season of no strategies. And this lack of strategy, this lack of thinking is absolutely starting to pay off. It is incredible. I never thought I would see the day. This morning, I swam 2K meters once again, and now I am 20 seconds per 100 yards faster than I was just 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? I know this is very simple to say, but I didn't think it was possible for me. I would see these hybrid athlete influencers put up these stories. Oh, they do like 5,000 yards at 136 over 100 meters. And I would just think to myself, how? Is it just because I'm an Indian man? Are we really just a lesser species? We hold on to more body fat and less muscle. Were the British right to have conquered us? Do we deserve to be oppressed? Maybe we should just be listening to the gory memes and the British officers this whole time. But no, the struggle was that I think we were just doing too many mantras and too many prayers and just like too much, tilaks and things over the fireplace. We just weren't swimming enough. You just got to get out there and swim. No more strategy. I came up with the most dumb strategy for Ironman swimming. 2,000 meters 3 times a week. Basically hit legs, swim, swim, swim. Hit legs, swim, swim, swim. Sundays I hit legs. I destroy my legs. I can't walk, but I can swim. So I swim 2,000 meters, 2K, 2K, 2K. Done. You just do 2K meters every day for 3 days. No how-tos. No how-to videos. Nikhil just went full Forrest Gump. He just started swimming. Now I'm down to 150 over 100. I'm so shocked in my own constitution that I'm getting so fast. Finally, after maybe a year and 7 months, I'm finally getting fast, like genuinely fast in the water. I know I'm beating this point to death and I apologize for it, but I just can't iterate enough. I don't have a swim coach. All the best progress I have made with swimming, I have done on my own, just making something up. What does that tell us? The majority of the time that we are strategizing, we're basically just running away from the work. I felt that temptation this morning, actually. I didn't sleep well. And so I was like, okay, maybe it just took me a little bit longer to get going. I thought to myself, maybe I need to spend a little bit of time scripting today. I need to catch up on lifting. I was like, okay, maybe I need to take a break. Let's get organized. Let's hit OHP instead today. Nope, that was what was on the calendar. And what was part of the strategy was swimming. So I went out there and I swam. I caught myself basically falling into strategy mode. Strategy. Here's what we're going to do. What's my brand? How am I going to grow on YouTube? Okay, what's the business backend look like? Nope. No strategies. It is a season for no strategy. I made the strategy on September 1st. Strategy's done. I'm going to try to go sub 6 hours in Indian Wells. I'm finishing River Rats 2. No more strategizing. On another note, because we're now getting back into production with River Rats, I had it in my mind to just go visit a couple different bars and restaurants this week. I'm always terrified for B-roll shoots. I did 3 B-roll shoots in the last week for the main channel. And no matter how many of them you do, you just end up, how is this going to go? It's like you can't stop the brain thinking until unless you really meditated well that week. Like you can't stop that thing from happening, this machine spinning that's trying to keep you alive. So there I am spinning the machine, and I was like, listen, you made a commitment to yourself. Go to these restaurants. We need to try to get Liam, the character of this film, to basically work at a bar. And with these 4 places that we dropped by in an hour and a half, I was not only able to film at 3 different bars, but this Italian restaurant owner emerged from the woods. He was feeding sushi to stray cats. Guys, this was the most Italian dude I have ever met in my life. He was like, what are you guys doing here, huh? What are you doing? I was like, oh yeah, we're trying to make a movie. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, what is it? He's like, well, my main character, he's trying to get a job as a chef and he's not able to get one. So he goes to all these, it's a montage sequence. He goes to all these different restaurants and he's like, sure, I'll act in your movie. So then I put on the Irish accent in front of him. We just like shoot a shot, reverse shot. And I'm like, I'm looking for some work. That's my version of an Irish accent. I know it needs help, but unless I listen to an Irish podcast for an hour prior, that's how it comes out. That's the character of, I grew up fast and I didn't know how to, I'm just looking for some work, sir. And he's like, you're Irish. Do the Irish even like to work or do they just like to drink? He made up that line on the spot. I was like telling David, the videographer, this. I was like, this is what happens when you don't strategize and you just show up to the work. We made a commitment to go to 4 different restaurants. You know how scary that is? You just like, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting this hour? Well, if you show up to your commitment, no matter what, something will pay off. You show up to the swim session, even if the strategy behind the swim session is ridiculous. If you show up to the swim session, something will go well. It's the funniest thing in the world. The main Captain Sinbad audience has become so negative, at least a good part of it. It's like maybe the only people who are fed my videos now. There's some negativity. In general on YouTube, I think the parameters have changed as such. So there's some negativity I see online. It's always criticizing my acting. You know, there's always someone out there who's criticizing my acting. It's the funniest thing in the world because I'm like, listen, man, no matter what you think of my acting, I have to go out and act again this next Thursday. I don't know with this feedback if you're trying to discourage me from acting. I'm like, a part of me feels kind of bad. Like, even I want to, you know, the fact that you don't like my acting so much, even I want to maybe stop acting for you, to like give you a break from this horrible experience of witnessing me act. But my God, I'm sorry, dude. I've made a commitment. This Thursday, we got to go out and shoot again. We're shooting another sketch. You just stick to your commitments. It's okay. You just stick to your commitments. I'm showing up once a week on Sinbad Trains. I'm showing up once a week on Captain Sinbad. It's almost goofy at this point. I don't know, there's something really funny about it. This might be the first week in which I basically have honored all of my commitments with no breaks. And in fact, there have been some external pressures outside of me that have been trying to interrupt me in my schedule. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to have to get back to you. I got to stick to the schedule. It's like, listen, I got to honor my commitment. It's such a faith bestowing thing. I've just been feeling bad for so long. I've just been feeling miserable in a way. It just, I feel like I'd been stuck, and I'm not stuck anymore. I haven't been stuck in like 7 weeks, 7 or 8 weeks. I think that's like a reliable amount of time to know that things are going to be okay. That I'm still the guy that I think I am, that I thought I was. It's fantastic. And you know what the secret behind it is? I'm honoring my commitments in full. I never enjoy showing up to the pool to swim 2,000 meters. It's 2,000 meters of pure silence. It's 2,000 meters of just... It's crazy. It's the most like... If you feel like you're in some sort of like... You know, one of those chambers that Joe Rogan likes to get into for like an hour. It feels like one of those hyperbaric chambers. But there I am just swimming 2,000 meters because I told myself I would. There I am recording Sinbad Trains because I told myself I would. There I am showing up to the B-roll shoot for River Rats 2 even though I'm scared. I'm afraid. I am afraid. I want to feel like I'm going to be okay. It puts fear in my heart to show up to another sketch, to show up to act, to show up to do another thing. You know, I made... I don't know how many comedy sketches on my main channel, 150, maybe 150, 200 sketches. I'm not a comedy guy. I'm an incredibly serious dude. I broke into comedy because I thought it would help grow my channel. I saw it working for other people and I wanted a piece of that pie. But I've never been funny. Every time I've showed up to a sketch, I have been afraid. I was like, am I going to be funny today? And then when you hit upload, that is also puts a fear in your heart. Imagine if you have to upload a video tomorrow morning that, you know, at the time 300,000 subscribers are going to get, and you don't, it's like 8 p.m. the evening prior and you have nothing, but you've made a commitment to yourself to get a video out the next morning that's supposed to be funny. That's why I had blessings in those seasons of my time, because it would be 8 p.m. the night prior and I'd reach out to Vincent, my videographer, and I was like, let's just go to the mall. Let's just fuck some shit up. And then a comedy sketch would be born. There'd all be a security guy. As soon as he see me, he'd be like, oh, this fucking guy again. And he'd try to kick me out. But I kept my commitment to myself. There you go, man. The blessings will come. You choose an arc for yourself. You stick to the mission. You commit to a period of time and you stick to the mission. And the journey will get done. You will be fucking sick. Everyone will be looking to you like, how are you doing it? How are you doing this? And you'll know that, okay, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm walking the line. I'm walking the line. It's hard. It's going well, and I'm cool because I'm working hard. It's scary. I'm scared all the time. And yet I continue to push. There is no strategy. There is no need for strategy in the face of execution. Tell me what you want, man. Tell me what you're going to do. What's going to happen in this next year? 1 year to 1 year. My year started September 1, okay? So I'm already 7 weeks into my 1 year. Nikhil changes his life. Nikhil finishes River Rats, the film. You know, Nikhil gets back on top type of arc. I'm like 7 weeks into it. What is your 1 year arc? What's your strategy? Don't fucking strategize again, man. You got one time. You got 3 minutes to tell me what you're going to do. Think of it in your mind. This is what I'm doing. Create the plan. plan. And then for the next entire 1 year, it's like just go mode. We are in go mode. We are in Ironman all-world athlete, pursuing your dreams, finishing a feature film, becoming a Salesforce CTA. If you honor your commitments, you get blessed. The blessings are coming. Greatness is coming. We are going to win. Do not change your strategy. Don't change your strategy. Stop overthinking. You already know what you're going to do. It's already in your heart. Your DNA, you know what I mean? You weren't supposed to survive. Your DNA got you here. Get it to the next mark. Get it to the next thing. Let's keep fucking going. Put on 5 to 8 pounds of muscle. Whatever it is, finish the arc. Get a promotion. Get a promotion. Grow a YouTube channel. Get it to 100K subs. Grow a business backend. Get 100 sponsors in the next year. Okay, maybe 100 is a bit much. Get 25 sponsors in the next year. Grow a YouTube channel, get 25 sponsors. That's 50 grand. No strategies. It is the season of no strategies. Just go.